Alright, so now we are continuing on where we left off last time with the start of the Iron Man and Captain America portions. And we can see the very friendly people of Sokovia dealing with the Iron Legion. And then one of my favorite speeches from Age of Ultron here, repeated by Baron von Strucker. Regarding his intentions to surrender. Now, unlike Lego Marvel Superheroes, which was fully voiced, by a cast brought in to record purely for that game, Lego Marvel's Avengers, for the most part, rips a lot of its stuff out of lines from the various Marvel movies that you'll see represented here. There are some exceptions, and we'll go over those when we run into them. But yes, you are hearing the voices of Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson, Jeffrey Renner, so on and so forth. Instead of hearing, Roger Craig Smith and some of our other well-known voice actors. So here, we have the second part of the level, which is Tony and Cap's assault on Strucker's castle itself. And what you run into immediately is you need to destroy 8 of the Hydra pilots. Something you can't do with Cap. So it starts off with Tony, and as you build your combo modifier, you'll get more combo stuff going on. If you kill enough guys going around, you can get a mini kit from the level, and if you kill another couple of guys, you can unlock Captain Universe, which is what the game was trying to show us down there. Game is flashing the Y because we've really gone much longer with Tony doing this dogfighting stuff than we need to. And so now we need to change back to Captain America. There we go. We finally got the first mini kit, which is what I was trying to do. Change back to Captain America. And now that Tony has taken out the air power of Hydra, it's up to Cap to take out the cannons on the castle so that Iron Man can actually approach for a landing. So yes, this entire level is all about controlling the skies and how one chooses to do that. And we see Hydra try to do it both ways through what we can call fighters, and also with their anti-aircraft guns. So we're going to save real quick, and then jump Cap back into things. In this level, there's going to be a lot of guys who sort of pour in, so we're going to have lots of opportunities to use Cap's stuff, particularly since he's all by himself here. So here's Cap going after, he was positioning a mortar to fire his own kind of thing until he got shot by a Hydra soldier. And there's an example of one of Cap's new super moves. And we fire the projectile. Now, Lego Marvel Avengers is sort of an interesting game for me because it really came out of nowhere. I didn't pay any attention to the launch cycle. I didn't see any articles about it being a thing, because I had basically given up hope that there was going to be anything else released on the Xbox 360 that was going to be worthwhile to get. I'd sort of been playing this game with myself over the past few months of what's going to be the last Xbox 360 video game that I buy. And honestly, it was looking like Transformers Devastation was going to be the last new game that I bought for the system. Then Lego Marvel's Avengers came out, and of course I had such a good time with the first title that, you know, I decided we had to do we had to get into this so-called sequel. And now, based on the other Lego game that's been released lately, Lego Force Awakens, I'm not even sure that Lego Marvel Avengers is going to be the last game that I buy new for my 360. One thing is for certain, though, I'm not going to be moving from the 360 to a next-gen system for a while, if ever. So might try to pick up 360 games used for a while, because there's still a few titles out there I'm sort of interested in. But for the most part, I try not to get too sucked into these video games. Which makes me something more of a video game apologist than a video game fanatic. But I can't help but really enjoy some of these things, including this particular title. So Cap is using his shield to jam into the artillery there and get a little further into this level. We've got one more artillery piece to go. Just so you know that if you come back here in free play, you don't need Cap to be the one to destroy the artillery. You can do it with the other characters as well. And if you try it and you discover that no, that's not actually the case, then I'd like to change my answer to you can at least use the Vision to knock out the artillery as well as Captain America. Now, Captain America in the first game, the Lego Marvel Superheroes game, was an important character because he was the only guy who carried his shield. And his shield was used to, we saw the shield locks in this game. Those were from the previous game. And unless you built a created character, Captain America was the only character who you got to use that shield. So here we're going to bust down the final artillery piece, go into a cutscene with Tony. But before we exit out of this stage, we're going to go rescue Stan Lee for the first of the Stan Lee in Peril missions, after we die in the fire. In Lego Marvel Avengers here, Captain America is still an important character, but his shield is a little bit more prevalent than it was in Lego Marvel Superheroes. Eventually, you can unlock the Bucky Barnes version of Cap. You can unlock the Sam Wilson version of Cap, and both of those characters will carry the shield along with having the additional ability. Captain America, as he stands right now, has the athlete power, so he can go around on the little agility poles and those things. Sam Wilson's Captain America, on the other hand, can fly because he's got the wings of the Falcon. And so that gives you a little bit different way to use Cap. And then Tony's going to come up for this scene, which I still think is a call out to what we might see in Infinity War.
I got eyes on the prize.
And his underpants, of course, are a callback to Lego Marvel Superheroes when Magneto destroyed his suit to reveal his underwear. Okay, and with that in mind, we'll let this screenshot play out. We'll leave Avengers 2 Age of Ultron for the first Avengers movie as we continue the story next time.
You're just gonna let them take it?
Excelsior! Thanks for getting me out of that jam, true believers.